I do invite you to find that strong mountain pose today. I also invite you to take the hands, heart, center, chest. We're going to take a few moments here to just breathe and be, embracing this present moment. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Continuing with our breath. Eyes can be open, gaze soft, or eyes closed today. Releasing those hands beside us. I do invite you, we're going to start a gentle sway motion with the body and the hands. This is a very gentle movement. You're not really going into any twist here. You're just moving the upper body as well as those arms. Continuing with your breath. We're going to continue with this movement, but we're going to start having some bend in our elbows. And we're going to give the body very gentle love taps. We're going to take a few moments to move the hands up to the chest. Continuing with this movement as we tune in a little deeper today to how our body is feeling. I now invite you, we're going to take that movement with our hands, right hand tapping that shoulder and then switch it out to the opposite side. As we continue to breathe, I now invite you, we're going to take those love pats to the belly, being mindful that we're keeping the movement, arms side to side. And then we're going to take those hands down, lower to the belly. A few more times. I now invite you, we're going to just release those hands beside the body, settling to that strong mountain pose. Inhale, we're going to take the hands to the sky. And on the exhale, we're going to worship the sun and the earth as we fall to the earth in that forward bend. Inhale, slowly raising the body up. Arms out to the side. Exhale. Inhale, hands to the sky. And then we're going to take the hands on top of those shoulders as we drop the shoulders down. Exhale. Taking our yogi gaze to the right. Taking a few breaths here. Taking our gaze forward, Breath in as we take those hands to the sky. Exhale, we're going to fall to the earth in that forward bend. Inhale, rolling the body up gently. Hands in that T shape. Inhale, hands to the sky. And then we're going to take those fingertips on top of the shoulders as we drop those shoulders down on that exhale. We're now going to take that yogi gaze to the left. Taking a few breaths here. Inhale as you take that yogi gaze forward. Exhale. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, gently folding that body forward, falling to the earth here, that forward fold. Inhale, gently rolling the body up, arms out to the side. Exhale. Inhale, hands to the sky. Slight bend in our elbows as we take those fingertips on top of those shoulders, dropping shoulders down. Exhale. Taking that yogi gaze to the right. Inhale as you take that yogi gaze forward. Exhale. Inhale, hands to the sky, worshiping the heavens. And on the exhale, we're going to fall to the earth in that forward fold. Inhale, slowly rolling the body up, arms out to the side. Exhale. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale as we take the hands on top of the shoulders, dropping shoulders down. Taking that yogi gaze to the left. Yogi gaze forward. Inhale, hands to the sky, worshiping the heavens. Exhale, falling to the earth. Inhale, rolling the body up, arms out to the side. Exhale. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale as you take those hands to the shoulders, dropping those shoulders down. Taking that yogi gaze to our right. Yogi gaze forward. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, falling to the earth. Inhale, gently roll the body up, arms out to the side. Exhale. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands on top of our shoulders, dropping the shoulders down. Taking that yogi gaze to the left. Yogi gaze forward. So I now invite you to just let those hands fall to the side of the body. Settling into that strong mountain pose. Taking a few breaths here. We are going to take those hands to the hips as you step that right foot out a little further. We're going to keep the right hand to the hip, taking an inhale, left hand to the sky, and then we're going to stretch it over to that right side on that exhale 3 times. Inhale, reach that left hand to the sky. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, reach, and just releasing left hand to that left hip. Breath in, hands to the sky. Exhale, side stretch. 3 times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, stretch. Inhale as we just release right hand to the hips. So we're going to step those feet a little closer, keeping the hands to the hips. I now invite you, we're going to start those hip circles. So be mindful here. I started going towards my right, around center, to the left, and center. You want to do 5 to 10 circles each side. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Settling to that strong standing position. Hands to those hips. Now we're going to start that circular movement to the left, circle around forward, around to the back and center. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, and 10. Releasing those hands to the side of our body, taking a few moments here just to breathe, being in this present moment. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Continuing with our breath. I do invite you to just bring a little more awareness to the sensations you're feeling in your body. That tingling sensation you may feel in the hands or throughout the body is your chi. We are going to step those feet beside each other. Taking a breath in, hands to the sky. And on the exhale, we're just going to take that right hand behind our low spine, left hand to the right shoulder. Yogi gaze, gazing to the right. I do invite you to take a few settling breaths here. Inhale, taking our yogi gaze forward, tucking our chin. Exhale. Releasing the hands beside the body. Deep inhale, hands to the sky. And on your exhale, we're going to take that left hand around to that low spine. Right hand to the left shoulder. Taking that yogi gaze left, taking a few settling breaths here. I do invite you to take that yogi gaze forward as you tuck the chin just a little. And exhale. Inhale, releasing those hands beside the body. Breath in, hands to the sky. We are going to interlock those fingertips, turning the palms upward, settling to that palm tree. Taking a few settling breaths here. We're going to release those hands, big circle, just down to the side of our body. I now invite you, we're going to take the hands to the hips and we're going to step those feet a little wider. Toes are going to be pointed outward on those mats. Breath in on the exhale, sinking those hips a little closer to the mat. And I do invite you to take the hands to the thighs. I do invite you to take that yogi gaze to the right. We're not going into a twist here. We're just gazing to the right. Taking an inhale, yogi gaze forward. And on the exhale, yogi gaze to the left. Inhale, yogi gaze forward. We're going to take a breath in, hands to the sky. On the exhale, hands, heart, center, chest. I do invite you, breath in as you float hands high overhead. And on the exhale, we're going to go into turning the toes forward to our wide forward bend. We're going to take a little time here, just breathing normal. Hands can be at the center of your mat. Hands can be towards the feet. Your choice today. I do invite you, we're going to start bending the knees a little deeper. And then we're going to just take the knees down to the mat, making that adjustment to that tabletop position. Inhale, dropping our belly, opening yogi heart, yogi gaze up. Exhale, taking our yogi gaze to the front of our mat as you round the upper spine. Inhale, dropping our belly, yogi heart open, yogi gaze up. Exhale, yogi gaze to the front of that mat as you round that upper spine. I do invite you to get into your own body movement and breath here. And settling to that tabletop position. I do invite you to take those knees a little bit wider today. Breath in. On the exhale, we're going to sink the hips closer to the feet, settling to that child's pose. We're going to take a few breaths here. Inhale as you roll that body up to tabletop. Exhale. We are going to make a little transition here as we find that comfortable seated position on our mat, that easy pose today. now invite you, taking a breath in, hands to the sky. On the exhale, hands to the shoulders, dropping shoulders down. Inhale, we're going to take that gaze to the right. Exhale. Inhale, yogi gaze over to the left. And exhale. Breath in, hands to the sky. And then we're going to take right hand beside us on the mat, extending left arm over to the right. Good seated side stretch. I do invite you to take a few gentle breaths here. Inhale, body to center, hands to sky. And then we're going to take that movement, good seated side stretch over to that left. Taking a few gentle breaths here. Inhale, reaching those hands to the sky. On the exhale, hands, heart, center, chest. Inhale, exhale. I now invite you, we're going to take the palms down on those knees. Breath in as we open that yogi heart, yogi gaze upward. Exhale, rounding that upper spine, taking the gaze to our mat. Inhale, transitioning here. Yogi heart open, yogi gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding upper spine, gaze to that mat. Few times here. Inhale, open yogi heart, yogi gaze up. Exhale, round upper spine, gaze to the mat. Inhale, opening that yogi heart, yogi gaze up. And exhale, one more time, round upper spine, yogi gaze down. Gently rolling the shoulders up and down, away from those ears. Settling back to that easy pose. I do invite you, we're going to take left hand to the right knee. Breath in as you take right arm to the sky. You're going to follow that yogi gaze to the right thumb. Taking a few breaths here. We're now going to take that right hand, crossing it over that left arm. Right hand's going to touch the left knee. Taking a few breaths here. Breath in as we release the arms out to the side. Exhale, taking the hands to the mat. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, heart, center, chest. I now invite you, palms to the knees. And we're going to start that Sufi roll, Sufi grind. We're going to go 10 times each side. I'm going to start the movement to my right, circle around, over to the left and center. You want to exhale as you're circling down. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to start that movement to the left, circle it around forward, over to the right, and center on that inhale. Exhale as you circle around forward. Inhale to the center. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9. One more. Good. Sufi roll. Settling to that center, easy pose. I do invite you, we're going to settle to that Baddha Konasana as we take the soles of the feet touching today. Hands can go to the toes, hands can go to the ankles, whatever feels comfortable to your body. I do invite you to be mindful as we have length from the crown of our head to that pelvic floor, grounded to the mat. Feel free to embrace the stillness, or you can float legs away from the mat and back down. And we're going to release it as you let that right leg extend out at an angle, continuing hugging the left foot to the upper right thigh. We're going to place that left hand grounded to the mat. Breath in, hands to the right hand to the sky as you lift pelvic floor away from that mat. And take an exhale as you have a seat. And then taking right hand to the right toes, ankles, shins. Wherever your body goes here. We're going to take a few settling breaths here. We're going to release left hand to the sky, grounding it to the mat, and then lift pelvic floor away from that mat. Exhale. And then we're going to have a seat on our mat as you exhale, head to knee pose. So a few times here, left hand rainbow arm around to that mat, lifting pelvic floor away. Right hand's going to extend over to the left. And then we're going to make that movement as you have a seat. Exhale, head to knee. One more time. Inhale, rainbow arm with that left arm, grounding left hand to the mat. Right hand to the sky as you lift pelvic floor away. And you can even extend right hand over to the left. I now invite you to start making that movement, pelvic floor down to the mat. Exhale, head to knee. Inhale. And exhale, release. So I now invite you, we're going to work the opposite side as you hug right foot to the upper left thigh. I'm making my few adjustments here. Extending that left leg. About a 45-degree angle here. We're going to breathe in, circling right hand up to the sky and then around to the mat. Taking left hand to the sky, lifting that pelvic floor, extending left hand over to the right. Exhale. Inhale, making that motion, pelvic floor to the mat, head to knee. We are going to take a few breaths here, just opening up that left hamstring today. And then we're going to start that movement in sync with our breath. On your inhale, rainbow arm with that right arm over to the right. Right palm's going to be grounded to the mat. Left hand to the sky, lifting that pelvic floor. Exhale. Inhale, circling the left hand down and around as you take the pelvic floor to the mat. Exhale, head to knee. Circling right arm over to the right. Breath in, lifting pelvic floor away. Exhale. On your inhale, circling that left hand down, around, as you ground to that pelvic floor. Exhale, head to knee. One more time. Inhale, rainbow arm with right hand, grounding to the mat, lifting pelvic floor away. Exhale. Inhale, circling around, pelvic floor to the mat. Exhale, head to knee. I do invite you to release. We are going to settle to that Baddha Konasana one more time. Taking a few breaths here. I do invite you, bring a little more awareness to the sensations you're feeling throughout the body. And we're going to release it, let it go. So I now invite you, we are going to take a left side lying Shavasana here in a few moments, but we're going to bend our knees, letting the right knee fall on top of that left knee first before we get settled in today. I do invite you to ground that left palm to the mat, breath in, right hand to the sky. Exhale, extending it over to that left side. Taking a few gentle breaths here. And we're going to release it, let it go. And I do invite you to just change out those sides. Letting the right knee go to the mat. Left knee falling on top of that right knee. Right hand grounded to our mat. Breath in. Left hand to the sky. Exhale, extend it over to the right. Taking a few settling breaths here. And we're going to release it, let it go. So this might be a time for a yoga block, a pillow, whatever makes that left side lying Shavasana comfortable for your body. No rush, no hurries. Slowly making our way there today. I do invite you to extend that left leg out. We're going to have a bend in the right knee. I do invite you to take that right hand to the belly as we breathe today. I invite you to close the eyes. Relaxing the forehead and jawline. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Continuing with our breath, I invite you to bring a little more awareness to the sensations you're feeling throughout the body today. Connecting that mind, body, soul. I invite you to just continue with your breath, embracing the stillness on the mat.